My dear friends, good afternoon. I am grateful to the Indian Academy of Pediatrics for making me part of their 58th National Conference. I am aware that Indian Academy of Pediatrics is constantly working with the Government of India on many issues related to child health, in polio eradication, immunization, guidelines on junk foods, supporting government during pandemic, antimicrobial resistance, fight against tuberculosis, in our national TB elimination program, combating malnutrition, as well as in adolescent health. Your work and advocacy has been remarkable. I am confident that Indian Academy of Pediatrics, with its mammoth membership strength of 30,000 members and state branches in every state as well as 350 city branches, has a very good infrastructure to support the activities of the government related to child health. I am very happy to know that during this year you have planned to make parental guidelines on about 100 common conditions pertaining to children. This would be a very good and useful document and will be of immense value for Indian parents. Congratulations. It is even more commendable that you shall ensure that they will be available in most Indian languages for the general public. I am delighted to know that you are organizing a special program for training of trainers exclusively for Madhya Pradesh aimed to decrease its neonatal mortality. I appreciate that you have developed online tools on the basis of revised Navjat Shishu Suraksha Karikram module, the soft copy of which was released in November. Indian Academy of Pediatrics, through its DIAP platform, has over the past year perfected the art of online training. I am happy that Indian Academy of Pediatrics is furthering the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji of a digital India as well as Atmanirbhar Bharat. Using this expertise, I am sure these online tools will have a far-reaching benefits in reaching the unreached. You can spread the training to remote part of the districts and talukas with experienced and expert national faculty. Reducing the cost of training, you can also save on costs and time spent on travel and ensure training at the place of birth. Also, reducing manpower requirement. I am impressed to note that it will not be a one-time training. Rather, the trainers will continue to mentor and handhold the trainees at different points of time for at least a year to ensure that they retain the skills learned. I am also hopeful that the program designed by you in collaboration with Government of Madhya Pradesh will give encouraging results in the 6 high priority districts and shall subsequently be rolled out in the entire state and thereafter the entire country. I assure full cooperation from the Government of India in making this program a great success. Another flagship project of Indian Academy of Pediatrics funded by UNICEF and WHO, namely early child development, is also path-breaking, important, impressive, and will ensure that our future citizens achieve full potential. I extend my best wishes for the success of this conference. I am sure that the deliberations and exchange of knowledge and ideas during the conference will provide useful policy inputs. Thanks again for giving me this opportunity to interact with you all. Before concluding, I wish to use this occasion to once again express my gratitude to the Indian Academy of Pediatrics for extending their valuable advice, guidance, and contribution in 1994 to me while I was the Health Minister of Delhi to initiate the Pulse Polio program in the country, which has borne remarkable and historic success, ultimately resulting in the declaration of a certified polio free India by WHO in 2014, 2 decades later.